What is up, my geeks and freaks? Big Girl Geek here with a brand new review. And today I'm here to review Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 2, the Batwoman episode. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for
Three,
Geek.
2, 1.
Hey, you might notice a little bit extra in my intro. Yes, I will be going live with Matthew V. Haynes to talk all things Crisis on Wednesday. So be there. Make sure you subscribe to me. Make sure you subscribe to him. Make sure you subscribe. All right, I am trying to get to 500 subscribers by January 2020. I'll give it to January 2nd. Hopefully, we'll reach that goal. If not, we keep going. But on to Crisis on Infinite Earths, Part 2. Batwoman. This episode, I don't think was so... I didn't get as much as excitement from this episode like I did the first part. But, I mean, it moved the story along. We got some epic team-ups and we got some epic cameos. So, let's talk about that. We open the scene where Barry is just, like, not feeling that Oliver died. No one really is, but Barry's like, the wrong hero died. And I'm like, dude, would you shut up? That's more time with your wife. Like, hello. But Barry being Barry, he has to feel all guilty and everything. So the Monitor tells him that there are these paragons, these different paragons of like hope and we need these paragons' courage. And everyone has a role to play. Supergirl sees that Lex is alive. Lex, of course, steals the Book of Destiny and goes to different Earths, killing Superman, who is the Supermans of that Earth. And they are, one of them is the paragon, one of the paragons that they need. So Superman that we know, Kara's cousin that we know of Earth 38, and his Lois and Iris go to try and get these paragons. And we did get a nice little West Allen moment where Iris was smiling a little bit. She's like, so Oliver's dead, so you gonna live, right? We good? We good on that? But Barry was like, no, we're bringing Oliver back with the Lazarus Pit. So they go and they see Smallville's Tom Welling's Superman, and we find out what happened with him and Lois. They have 2 girls, 2 daughters, and Clark gave up his powers. There was a nice scene with that Lex Luthor. His Lex Luthor, Tom Welling's Lex Luthor is president. And, you know, they have a scene where Lex Luthor shows up trying to kill him after sending Iris and Lois and Clark away. Our Clark away. 38 Clark. This is going to get really confusing. 38 Clark away. He goes to try and punch him. And Clark says, still stronger. Stops his punch, punches and knocks him out. Because he throws kryptonite at him. And he grabs the kryptonite. And he's like, I gave up my powers. This shit don't mean shit to me. This kryptonite, whatever. Boop. And throws it. And so then... Lex goes to the next Earth, I can't remember the Earth, where we see Kingdom Come Superman, played by Brandon Roth, who we all know was Superman and Superman Returns, who people try to hate on, but that was actually a really okay movie for me. Sorry, better than Man of Steel. I said it. Don't shoot me. Better than Man of Steel. And they reach that Earth. That Superman tells them, him and Lois had like a little flirty moment, and that was a little strange with her Clark sitting right there. But we see all these like in remembrance plaques. Perry White, Lois Lane, Jimmy Olsen, they all died because the Joker gassed the Daily Planet. And he's getting ready to go help them. Lex Luthor shows up, rewrites Destiny, makes Kingdom Come Superman fight our Earth 38 Superman. And it was Superman versus Superman, and that shit was fire. I was here for it. Complete fan service. Lois knocks out Lex Luthor. Her and Iris rewrite the Book of Destiny, and they bring him back. And he's the paragon that we need, and he goes to the Legends ship. They got another Legend ship from a different Earth where Mick is there, and Snart is Gideon, and Snart is watching the baby, Superman's and Lois's baby, and they take him back there. We see Batwoman and Supergirl go to another Earth to get Bruce Wayne, and that's how we get Kevin Conroy, Batman, who's in a suit. We found out he is no paragon of hope, which I said in my live. I said it's all to teach Kara and Batwoman that they are paragons, and we found out that he killed Superman. He went a little bit nuts, started killing a bunch of people, and he did kill that Earth Superman, and that's how he's in the suit, because Superman broke him. And Luke is Bruce Wayne's servant there, and he's all ripped and looking great, and Kara got a little flirty with him. But they ended up killing Kevin Conroy's Bruce. He got electrocuted. He took the Donna Troy way out from Titans, spoiler alert, and so that happened. And I'll put Titan spoilers just in case you didn't watch it. I'll put it in the video. And he died, so we lost that one. And then we had Barry, Mia, and Sarah take Constantine with them to the Lazarus pit to revive Oliver with the, and then they had to fight Jonah Hex, and they brought Oliver's body back, but they couldn't get his soul. So we all cried and boohooed over Oliver, and he was only dead for 24 hours. So they played us. Congratulations. It was so much stuff going on in this episode. Hard to wrap my head around. I actually, like I said, I enjoyed the first part more than I enjoyed the second part. It was a Batwoman episode, but you really couldn't tell, even though we got Batman and it's kind of be like Kate's journey. But overall, it included a lot of characters, and I think everyone got their time to shine. Carla is saying that she's going to try to use the Book of Destiny to bring back Earth 38, but Kate is like, the monitor told you it's not a good look, and she said, I have to try. And then we see Kate holding up a piece of kryptonite, so they're going to have some type of conflict, I think, tomorrow in the Flash's episode. We see Harbinger becoming Harbinger. I don't want to spoil the comics for anyone that hasn't seen the comic books. Last year, after Elseworlds, I did a Crisis on Infinite Earths, what I think would happen. If you want to go look in that video, it explains who Harbinger what Harbinger ends up doing. I will not spoil it in this video, because that will probably spoil what happens in Crisis, and it's a big spoiler. But Anti-Monitor recruits Harbinger, and it's just a complete freaking mess. But yeah, I enjoyed, if I want to give an honest review of this episode, I enjoyed the part one more than I enjoyed this episode. This episode was just like a lot of it was a lot of story, and it was all coming at me at once. Although I did enjoy the fan service, I did enjoy seeing Kevin Conroy and Tom Welling and Brandon Roth as Kingdom Come Superman. But for some reason, I don't know, it just, the stakes weren't high, because this was a lot of talking, not a lot of action. The main action that we got was the two Supermans fighting. So I would have to say I like the first part more than the second part. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments. As always, I can't wait to discuss with you. Until tomorrow, where we're back for Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 3, the Flash episode, and then we take a break until January. Alright, till next video, I'm out of here. Big Girl Geek out. Peace. Hey, where are you going? You just watched a cool video. Subscribe.